Next, whitewashing Christianity. I dealt with that, so I'm going to keep going. Go to the prosperity gospel. The prosperity gospel started as New Thought theology, which finds its origin with Europeans, not the black church. But now we've flipped it, and we associate the prosperity gospel with the black church. And worse, we allow the prosperity gospel to characterize all black churches. We got to address that. We have to call out, sometimes by name, when people associate godliness as a means of gain, when Paul's letter to Timothy clearly speaks against that. It was originally seen as empowering to black and brown communities. It wasn't called the prosperity gospel during civil rights. Remember, when I go back to the previous slides of the idea of liberation based on oppression, the civil rights movement, which was led by the church, led by Christians, we said we have to build our own. There was healthy tribalism during that time. But the prosperity gospel sees Jesus as a means to an end. We have to call that out. You don't want Jesus, you want the house. You don't want Jesus, you want your Boaz. So you'll wave it. Wave that offering and drop it at the man of God's feet. And then in 3 days, your Boaz will inbox you on Facebook. And then we believe it. And we believe it. And we have to call that nonsense out. The prosperity gospel is more experiential than it is theological. And worse, it's a false gospel. Galatians 1:8. Again, these are reasons why we're seeing the rise in Pan-Africanism. It's a false gospel. Paul said, if any man preach any other gospel, let him be cursed. Falsely presented as the overarching theological view of black and brown pastors. That couldn't be further from the truth. We have to call out a lot of the nonsense on TBN and the Word Network. Amen, somebody. Because it's contributing to lostness. It's populating hell versus depopulating hell. We're called to depopulate hell by preaching an accurate gospel.